So before I put my makeup on for the day, I wanted to show you all my skin without any makeup on it. All I have on right now is my toner and daytime moisturizer slash sunscreen. So it's been about 44 days since I started using the full daytime and nighttime routine. So right now I'm noticing that on my cheeks that I have a lot less active pimples, and the ones that I do have are a lot smaller and less painful. I've noticed a reduction in redness, and in general the life cycles of the pimples seems to move a bit faster, so they don't hang around as long. So far I am happy with the results. I'm going to continue using my skincare consistently. I've been using it every single day and night without fail. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on that. I haven't noticed much of a change in the texture of my skin. I do have a little bit of scarring, but I haven't noticed a change in the texture very much. But other than that, I'm very happy with the results so far. I'm just boiling some pieces of ginger in water. I like to use it as a base for my tea sometimes. You could also just drink this with a little honey or by itself.
Standing there, looking at the moon, you were splashing in the water.
Yep, let's go. Welcome back to my channel. Today is February 5th. It's about 6:43 at night, and I figured now's as good a time as any to kind of update you guys on what I've been up to for the past couple of weeks since my last video. I realized a couple of things starting a couple of weeks ago. I had gotten into a very strict routine between work and taking care of my just regular life responsibilities. So for those of you who don't know, I have a full-time job where I work the third shift and the first shift, and it varies from week to week. I don't work the same days every week, and I don't work the same time of day every week. So it's I'm constantly having to readjust every week, and it was becoming more and more difficult to do that. I felt like I wasn't getting enough sleep. I know I wasn't exercising enough, and I know that I wasn't eating as well as I should have, because with these kind of limiting time frames where I felt like I had enough energy to get things done, I would focus on more of the practical tasks than doing other things like working on my online business. For those of you who don't know, I have an online store called Hey Red Shop. My online store is not a hobby. It's, you know, it is a business for me. It's something that I put a lot of energy and time into in trying to create some kind of balance with my new schedule and my new job and my new city. I was sticking to a very limited routine. So a couple of weeks ago, I decided to enroll in a program for entrepreneurs, specifically for people who have are freelancers or have micro businesses. I think you're considered a small business if you have less than 10 employees. So I was looking for something that provided more structure and was more comprehensive for freelancing and having a micro business. Because I run the shop myself, you know, I do all the marketing and promotion, I do all the administrative work. Luckily, I do have a bookkeeper who keeps, you know, everything organized and on track as far as taxes are concerned and my registrations and things like that, so that's taken care of. But this February marks the first year that my business has been up and running, and it's not quite where I want it to be. So I decided to invest and enroll in a program and to really push myself and make time in my schedule to work the program, because I know that I won't see the improvements that I want to see if I'm not 100% committed to the program. So that's what I've been working on for the last 2 weeks outside of, you know, regular everyday tasks and errands and work. I was doing quite well, I thought, being very consistent with uploading and everything, and then I even got ahead by a week. Then I started utilizing time where I could have been editing or filming and filling that time up with other things. Not that those things are not important, but I could have organized my time better. And that's something that I'm noticing. It's not that I'm not getting things done, it's that I'm not prioritizing my tasks and I'm not committing my time to completing things. I'll start working on certain things, but to actually complete a task from beginning to end was something that I really struggled with. A lot of this time has been spent kind of analyzing my everyday schedule, finding areas where I could utilize my time a bit differently. Not that I can't like have my downtime and have my relaxing time after work, but to reorder what is done when, so that my downtime is not broken up throughout the day. So I say all that to say I am still here. I am still here on YouTube. I'm working on improving my online business, my online store and blog. I've been blogging regularly at eatingfilms.wordpress.com. It's where I talk about a lot of film and television. So yeah, I'm very excited about the program. It was a chunk to invest. I'm feeling very positive about it. It's action oriented, not just about absorbing information. It's about taking action. So that is one of the key parts of what I was looking for in a program. I wasn't looking for something to just educate me. I was looking for something that had actionable steps. So far, I feel like it was definitely worth the investment for me. It's gonna take more than I've been giving lately, and I'm willing to go in on that 100%. But I also know that I need to make sure that I'm taking care of myself in addition to doing this, because I don't know about you all, but I have a tendency to be very focused on the task at hand and kind of let other things slide to the side. So I know that that's going to be a challenge for me to make sure that I'm working the program, that I'm completing my actions, that I'm doing my research, I'm learning, educating myself on all of these different parts of running a successful business, as well as eating healthy, exercise throughout the day, making sure that I have creative outlets like doing YouTube outside of the programs to let me flex different skills and different abilities, and at the same time be able to use those skills and abilities later on for my business. So it all ties in together. And if you guys have any questions for me about what my first year in business looked like, the platforms that I used, what I've learned in my first year, I'd be happy to answer any questions. I'm also going to make a video on my first year in business as an online store owner, and hopefully I'll be able to answer some of your questions there. But if you have any additional questions that you want me to answer in that video, please go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, safe, and warm evening, and that you're taking care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you next time.